Hey fam, what's going on? I'm Draken Mythic.
And I'm Ripcord, and together we make up GingerAndABeard. And for this video, we're going to dive deeper into the Dark Elf race of Lineage 2 Revolution.
Yeah, we're going to take a close look at the coolest race in the game because Dark Elves are so awesome, all the perks they bring, and the individual subclasses you can play as a Dark Elf. So let's jump right in. Alright fam, we are back looking at the Dark Elf subclasses. I mentioned it earlier, but I just want to reiterate, Cord not feeling very well, so I am rocking it solo here, trying to get you all these videos so you know what to expect when playing the Dark Elf subclasses. Without any further ado, let's start out with the base class of the Warriors. Now, when you hit level 31, you're going to have a chance to select either the Shimmy and Night, which is a tank subclass, or the BladeDancer, which is a melee AoE DPS monster. So, first off, Shimmy and Night, rocking that heavy armor. It's pretty sexy armor. That shield is ginormous, but I love it anyways. Sword and shield for the tanks. You can technically use other weapons, but you won't be able to use any of your abilities, so probably not a good idea. First off, speaking of abilities, Life Leech swings the weapon widely to attack enemies and drains a portion of their health and decreases defense. So all really good things. You're not going to be doing a whole lot of damage, so downing your opponent's defense will help you do a little bit more damage, and you will be stealing their health to keep yourself alive. So exciting tank style where you take health and you heal yourself. Next up is Chain Hydra. Pulls the enemies to you, deals damages, stuns them, and forces them to attack you. So, as a melee DPS, or not DPS, tank, you can bring in those ranged heroes, be able to attack them, and force them to attack you so they're not attacking your allies, which is awesome. Taunts are great. Ultimate Defense increases defense and decreases attacking enemies' speed for a short period of time. So again, as a melee hero, not want them to run away, be able to kite you out, so it's a great combination to go along with the increase to your defense. Moving on to the second warrior subclass, the BladeDancer. This guy is an absolute monster. From my research, I've seen that he is the most popular subclass on the Korean servers just because he's got the best buffs in the game, as well as doing massive amounts of damage. You can rock him with the dual swords or the spear. Again, we recommend against the spear, just the way the game works, because dual swords attacks faster. Just the way it is. Anyways, first off, Spinning Slasher, swinging the weapons in a large arc to deal damage and knock down enemies. So you're going to do AoE damage, you're going to knock down, get that good old crowd control, which is great in so many environments, such as PvP, where if you have a whole bunch of people around you, you're going to do so much damage. And holy crap, did you see that? This hurricane storm is crazy. Spins to attack surrounding enemies. The damaged target will be slowed. You can move while using the skill. Okay. Alright, so I can see why that's amazing. I might just actually play this hero instead. Or this subclass, rather. You can spin and move? That is amazing! Alright, moving on to these highly valued buffs. Dance of the Warrior. Increase physical attack of you and your party members. And then on the other side, Dance of Fury increases attack speed of you and your party members. So both of these are very great buffs to give to your teammates, dealing out more DPS, either attack speed or through attack. And if you're running two of them, hey, maybe you end up with that way you get both buffs and you're that much better off. Alright, making our way into the Rogue subclass. We are wearing light armor, obviously, by all the metal on the armor. Maybe it's aluminum. Who knows? Using just the dagger, the traditional rogue style, is the Abyss Walker. First ability is to sting, attacks enemies in front, dealing damage, causing them to bleed. A portion of this damage is applied while ignoring defense. So that's kind of nice. You got true damage coming through there, partially at least. So it allows you to do a little bit more burst when you ignore the defense like that. Next up is Razor Rain. Attacks nearby enemies to deal damage briefly, stun them, and make them bleed. So all good stuff when you're running as a rogue. And yes, so the stun, the CC is great, especially in the arena. So you don't want your target running away from you. And that allows you to just lay on more damage. Alright, moving into the bow-wielding rogue subclass, the Phantom Ranger. Again, obviously rocking the bow. Using that light armor and having the whole ranged playstyle. First off in the abilities is Death Sting. Fires a fierce arrow that penetrates enemies and deals powerful damage. So, you can hit a lot of people in an area and doing a lot of damage. It is always good. Stun Shot. Okay, good. Because when you're playing the range, you definitely want to have these crowd control abilities. So being able to deal damage and stun them allows you to kite away from whoever's coming after you, and keeping your distance is very important when playing ranged heroes. Rapid Fire briefly increases your attack speed, so it's going to make you deal that much more damage. You're going to go crazy with your Gatling gun of a bow, just attacking super fast. On the other side, you can pick up Fatal Counter. Give up on evasion and focus on offense, increasing attack greatly while in this state. I mean, you know, who needs evasion if you just kill everybody really quickly? I think that's my choice there. So, definitely gonna be rocking the Fatal Counter. Alright, into the Mystic class. We have, first up, the Spell Howler. That's kind of hard to say, I had to think about it for a second. Anyways, the traditional mage, the cloth armor, staff, all that good jazz. Let's take a look at these abilities here. Channels dark element flames to deal damage. You can alter the direction while casted. So obviously you can see this ability has a cast. You can swirl it around, hit multiple enemies, direct it to where it most needs to go. That's pretty neat. Next up is Corruption. Corrupts an area on the ground to damage enemies and decrease their defense and speed. So again, you have a little bit of crowd control here, a little bit of a slow, and it's AoE, so you can kite out enemies using that to your advantage, and then relying on your ranged attack. Finally, Fatal Wisdom briefly increases magic attack to its limit. Now, that seems a little broken. You're just gonna up your magic attack to the limit. I'm assuming that means like you physically could not get a higher magic attribute at this point. So it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna have a kill everything button. And that would be what Fatal Wisdom is. So Spell Howler looking like a very good Mage DPS class. Finally, in the Dark Elf subclasses is the Shillian Elder. It's akin to a Elf Elder. Apparently healers are only elders in elf races. Again, staff, cloth armor, all that good jazz. Vampiric Touch, a life-stealing attack that heals your party. Members with low HP receive more healing. So that's kind of nice that it picks out the member with the lowest health and gives them more healing. So hopefully it's your tank, but maybe your DPS is taking a lot of damage. This will help keep them alive, and you're doing damage while healing people. I honestly thought that was a pretty sweet perk on the healing of the Shillian Elder. Alright, Bloody Rage. Blasts the target element shockwave around you to deal heavy damage and slow enemies. Removes buffs from hit enemies. So, that is, now that I'm thinking about it, pretty nice. If you are removing the buffs from enemy players in PvP, that could be really huge. So definitely keep that in mind if you're looking to do PvP. You know, the 30 versus 30, taking out those buffs would be really rough. Empower prevents HP from dropping below a set amount while skill is active, and restores a small amount of HP. So this is your self-healing, and it also prevents you from dropping low. That's pretty nice. Then you could heal yourself back up with your Vampiric Touch, and you're good to go. Alright fam, that is going to do it for the Dark Elf subclasses here today. If you want to learn more about any of the other races subclasses, go ahead and look up our videos. We do have those out now. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. It's going to be all for today. I'm really looking forward to playing this game and hope you guys are too. If you like what you saw today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give us a like, all that good jazz. It helps us grow, and we will catch you guys later.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hero, hero. Hero, hero. Hero, hero. I wanna be a hero, hero.